we are going to play a fun mix 'em up improv show for you. So there's a couple different flavors of improv, and we're going to sort of hit all of them. So I'd like to welcome to the Zoom stage the Operation Improv class. Yay! Here comes the whole class. Woo! Yeah. And some other folks. Hey, welcome other people. We are glad that you are here, and thank you for coming to see our show. We appreciate it. Online improv is super fun to do. If you haven't done it, you should, and if you are doing it, you should do more. But also, thanks for joining us. So, one of the improv chestnuts comes to us by way of Viola Spolin. So, quick history: this is a person who was a teacher and worked with young kids and kept thinking, geez, these kids are getting bored, really quick. And I got to come up with something interesting to engage them. And so she wrote a whole book based on her piles of amazing notes that she had working with kids. Her son, Paul Sills, took these notes and started playing all these games with adults, and that became the Second City. And the Second City became literally every funny thing you probably have experienced in your lifetime, and all the stars that you know. So quick history. This is a game that she came up with. It's called the Alphabet Game. So this game's for everybody. This is for the whole class. We'll start with the letter A, and it's the responsibility of the first person who talks to start their dialogue with the letter A. And so I'll pick a couple people at a time. They won't go through the whole alphabet by themselves. I'll just pick random people. And so each one of these little kind of scenelets you'll see is going to start at a letter and end at a letter. It'll pick up with the letter that got left off on, and so on and so on. So I think for the first two, I'd love to have Joe and Tina. You'll start with A. Whoever goes first is going to start with the letter A. And for them, we would love a suggestion from this amazing gathered audience. What's a word that you could give them that would be inspiring? Otters. Lovely. Otters. I saw otters first. So yeah, feel free to put it into the chat if you're with us. If you're watching this later and you want to put it into the chat, do that. We won't see it, but we'll still enjoy you doing it. Here we go with Tina and Joe and the inspiration of otters.
All right, Tina.
No, you got it. You got it.
All right,
you got
Tina.
it.
You hold it. Let me slam this otter's head. You hold it still. Yeah, I think I was going
Before you do this, I have to tell you, I'm a vegetarian.
Calm down. Calm down. It's our job. Let's get this done.
Don't tell me to calm down. When I was a child and I started my journey, I was always told to calm down, and that really triggers me even more.
Enough with this childhood. Everything is so effing dramatic with you.
For sure. You're right. I'm totally okay. I'm gonna hold this otter's head. We're gonna do this. Let's go.
Scene! Amazing. All right. Our next two up we have Andrea and John. So we stopped at F. They're going to pick it up at G. They're going to have a whole brand new scene. So lovely audience, if you don't mind, give us another suggestion. You can either say it out loud or you can type it into the chat. Either one. We'll take either one. Otters was a great suggestion. Yes. What you got for us, audience? Latex. Lovely. We'll take latex. So however that inspires you, latex.
Brother, latex balloons are too noisy.
Come on, they're not too noisy. They're just the right kind of sound.
Don't you remember when the elephant stepped on the balloon?
Enough about the elephant situation, okay? We got out of there and no one knew we took the tusk.
Ha! I don't think so. That's not how I remember it.
Incredible. Incredible. You don't remember it, even though you were the one who said, let's take the tusk.
Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Scene. Got to stop it at happy, happy, joy, joy. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Great. Again, we're going to pick up from H. We'll start with I. And let's get, see if we can get, how about Jasmine and Kelsey? What's another word of suggestion for them? I think we might have used up latex and pickles. Preschool, lovely, preschool. Your suggestion is preschool, however that comes about.
Listen, Jasmine, you know I love kids, but I can't stand working at the preschool. Holy shit, I'm losing my mind.
Just take a breather, Kelsey. I understand. Kids too, you know what I mean?
Kiddos drive me up the walls. Why do they keep eating Play-Doh? Why do they put the Play-Doh down their pants? What's wrong with them? Do these parents not watch them?
Later on, we're going to have to keep this conversation going at the bar. But I get it. There's literally Play-Doh in my hair. Don't you see it?
Ugh. Mimosas are the only cure for this. Nothing else.
Now, Kelsey, how are we going to deal with mimosas and then figuring out these kids? Like, what are we going to do? Maybe we can use mimosas in our Stanley cups while we're watching. That's probably not a good idea, huh?
Scene.
Sorry, I couldn't think of an O word. I don't know why.
Amazing. I think that was all of our players. I didn't miss anybody, did I? Wait a minute, let me check. Oh yeah, we have 2 more players to go. Let's continue from, I don't know what letter we stopped at. I think it might have been O. Let's get Rose and Dweena. And let's pick it up from the letter P. And we'll take a suggestion of anything at all so that Dweena and Rose can pick up from lovely party. A P word. Thank you, Paula.
Party, 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 party. Luna, I am so glad you made it. You came to my birthday party, and I'm so glad that you made it. Thank you.
Girl, thank you so much. I love a party. Never would have missed it.
Respect. I just can't ignore and overlook a friend who just doesn't forget my birthday and just wants to come and party with me. You're the best.
Say that again, girl. Say that again.
So, do you want Tanqueray? Oh, sorry. Wait. Tanqueray or tequila? What's your choice?
Tanqueray. Here I come. Until the morning. Tanqueray until the morning.
Umbrella weather is probably what it's going to be once we wake up in the morning.
Victory, victory, victory after a night of partying with the Tanqueray and my best girl. Victory.
Scene.
What are you?
Great. Got to end it on victory, victory, victory. Lovely. I think that was all of our players. And thanks, audience, for jumping in. Hey, I just realized you might not know what exactly to do, audience. So if that's true, I'll just give you like a quick primer. You can, if we're looking for a suggestion, you can unmute and you can say it out loud. It's totally fine. We want you to be here. We're glad that you're here. We welcome your suggestions because that helps us. Because then That's one less thing we have to think about, and we'll be inspired by your word. But you can also type it in. That's lovely. Either one. If you want to be slightly more discreet and just type your word in, that's lovely. The idea of this type of improv, this type of coming up with things off the top of your head, is that different things inspire you. Were any of my players inspired by any of those words that came up so far?
Yes.
Preschoolers.
Well, a couple people were. Yeah, a couple people were. Go ahead and who? Yeah, tell us a story.
Preschooler. I was 5 years old, and we moved from Pennsylvania to this real small hick town in Florida that will remain nameless. So my great grandmother, who was alive at the time, had this amazing garden. She had everything in the garden that you could think of. And when we first moved there, she said, "Now you can have anything you want, but I'm asking you, I'm telling you, I'm begging you to stay away from the peppers. They're really, really hot, and it's not going to end well." Well, I had a little friend that decided, who lived next door, that decided I needed initiation into the neighborhood. So she came to me and she said, we called my great grandmother Granny. She said, "Granny said that you are not supposed to touch the peppers because they're candy. They're really candy. And if you eat one, I'll eat one." I said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah, they're candy. And you know, our parents don't like us to have a lot of candy."
Oh, man.
I said, "Okay." So I grabbed the pepper and I took the whole bite of it. And I just remember feeling like one of those cartoons. My head exploded. I was running around like a mad woman. My mom had to catch me, douse me with bread and milk, and I don't eat anything spicy to this day.
Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Wow, what a story. Amazing story. Hey, great. We are going to play another improv game for you. We're going to keep mixing these stories in, these true stories, as we go along. But we're going to play a game for you next. That's another short form game. This is another game that comes from the Viola Spolin files. It's speaking one word at a time. So this will be for the whole class. And the way it works is, it's a slight like update on the word at a time story. Instead of just each successive person saying the next word that comes up in the sentence, people will have the choice. If they want to, they can add their word anywhere they want to. They just have to repeat all of their words leading up to it. So, for example, if one of them said, "I went," the next person would have to say, "I went to," or "I almost went," or whatever, right? They have to say all of the words, right? I think Tina went first before, so I'm going to mix this up a little bit. I put you in the host's order. This way I can mix it up a little bit. And there you go. So you should see Kelsey, then Tina, then John, then Jasmine. Does everybody see that? Great. So that's the order that you'll go. Yeah. Gallery view, if you're not already there, will make it a little bit easier to see who's next, but it'll be Kelsey, Tina, John, Jasmine, Andrea, Dwena, Andy, Joe, and then Rose. I think that's everybody. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And we would love a suggestion to inspire this story that we're about to tell you. So we'll come back to the lovely audience and say, I like bread and milk. Well, if there's something more updated, feel free to either say it if you want to hear your voice on this Zoom, or you can type it into the chat, either one or the other. And Kelsey will be inspired by your suggestion and start with her single word, which she'll hand to Tina for the second word. Ooh, dirty bathrooms. All right, we'll see what comes out of dirty bathrooms. Lovely.
Bacteria.
Remove bacteria.
Remove bacteria or else.
Remove bacteria or else tainted.
remove bacteria or else tainted grossness occurs.
Before we remove bacteria or else tainted grossness occurs, let's do something else.
Or removing bacteria, tainted grossness occurs when
sorry. Before people remove, and then all the rest of your words. No, before people remove bacteria, often grossness occurs. I added the word people. That's it. That's
You're good.
Before
Yeah, you're good.
people remove tainted bacteria before grossness occurs, let's think about
Let's circle back to Kelsey. Will you wrap it up for us, Kelsey?
Possibly. Before people remove tainted grossness, it's about time we conquer the evil germ people.
Lovely. I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, great. I love when we go above and beyond. That's what this class always does. So why add one word when you can add multiple words? That's actually the credo of my life. Anybody that knows me will tell you, Rick, we love you, and we would love you to stop talking. So I'm right there with you. Great, lovely. Yeah, you got a story for us, Jasmine?
Yes, I do. Speaking of someone not talking, so this weekend I was in Tampa, Florida for an event, and my best friend and I were at the Carter G. Woodson Museum. Carter G. Woodson is the creator of Black History Month in America. And so we were at this museum, and there was a lady who, she says that she's a comedian, and there was two older gentlemen. And the older gentlemen, you could tell, like, they're talking, and they are really proud about what they're sharing. And the lady is like, you know, you really remind me of my father. And I'm like thinking, oh, she's about to say some like prolific, like this prolific, right?
Right.
So she's like, you remind me of my father. You're always talking and sharing what no one wants to hear. The same thing you did, Andrea. Like, my best friend and I were like, oh, and so he exited out of the museum, and that was it.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. I love it. Joe, do you have a story? I saw your electronic hand go up.
I do. It'll be quick.
Sure.
Quick. This is she was just in Tampa. This is a well-known story among a small group of people in the U.S. Central Command headquarters of Tampa. So I used to travel with a very senior principal on his plane, his private plane, and we'd go into the Middle East. And sometimes they'd have to shut down all the comms on the plane. And so I got bored one time, and I convinced everybody, 16 people on the plane, there's no checking internet, no comms. I convinced everybody on the plane that Jackie Chan had died, and that he died. Furthermore, everybody's believing this and sad. And I said, well, he got an infection in a Jiffy Lube bathroom, and he died. And we were a toast to Jackie Chan. I had everybody buying into this, and then the comms went on, and nobody could find this on Google. And then I admitted I made the whole thing up. Everybody actually thought it was funny. It's true
story. Amazing.
Only you.
Only me. Yeah, that's right.
But we love you.
Yeah. The feeling's mutual.
Speaking of love, let's have some two-person scene love. So this is going to be an open scene. I have no idea what the scene's going to be about. And unlike the other scenes that we did that have, like, they're sort of steered a certain way, this can go any place that it wants to go. Who's open for a two-person scene? I know Kelsey mentioned that Kelsey wanted to. So Kelsey's one. Who's our person? Okay, we got Joe. Actually, I saw Dwena at the same exact time, so we'll have a 3-person, 2-person scene because that's how we do. So if we can, I'd love to get Dwena and Joe and Kelsey. And lovely suggestion of visiting a doctor for a very specific procedure. That's gonna be our suggestion. And thank you. That's lovely. Visiting the doctor for a very specific procedure. Here we go.
Okay, doctor, where do you want me to go? Where do I do this? Let's get this over with. Doctors, I should say. I'm sorry.
No, are you sure you want to do this? Because, oh my God, you're oh, I can't imagine you not being at the family dinner tomorrow.
Yeah, what kind of doctor are you? I mean, is this you licensed in this? What's going on here?
Listen, Dr. Dwena, I'm just as tired as anybody else of removing objects that should just not go up there out of people, okay? I'm just as tired as anyone else. I've seen it all. Race cars, you name it, I've seen it, all right? But we're getting paid to do this. We're on the clock, and you can't take any more time off. I will not remove another water bottle by myself. I won't do it.
You know, really, who are any of us to judge what I do with my water bottles? You know what I mean? I mean, let's just.
I agree. It's just that it's rare to see patients come in or coworkers come in with water bottles in sensitive places. And then we have to suit up and get ready to pull it out. And
you only think it's rare because you clock out every single time someone walks in with a water bottle shoved up there, you know what. All right, it's not all that rare. I just want you to know that as someone who's seen the x-rays.
Yeah.
Wait,
excuse me, Dr. Dwena, there's a patient that's outside that has a water bottle, I guess wedged in, I can't really describe it, but anyway, we could use you out here in the main emergency room. Sorry to bother you.
Okay. All right. Have that patient sit if the water bottle isn't stuffed in their butt. Just have them sit.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. Okay, so back to you. Are you ready to do this or not? I just washed up. Let's go.
Scene. I love some action. I don't know if I want to see that. I'm almost ready. I'm on the brink of being ready to see that. Amazing. Great. So some of the things that we do, some of the muscles that we work when we do scenes like that are listening, which, as you can imagine, listening is typically with these, but with Zoom, we're kind of listening with our eyes and our ears. So we're kind of tuning up to, like, we have to shut some of the exterior things out so we can kind of listen to and focus on each other. No phones in hand, no other distractions. It's a world where we're actually listening to each other and we care what each other has to say. What a lovely world it is. Is anybody inspired by what's happened so far and has a story that they want to share? Hasn't had a chance to share a story yet? Yeah, Dwena, go ahead.
All right, I'm inspired. A couple of years before COVID started, I was sick and I had to go to the emergency room, and I was given a shot, and the shot made me feel hot all over. And then I just started giggling, and my son taped it. And every now and then I go back and I listen at the video and I look at it. And I just think it's so funny. And I was giggling so loud and so much. One of the nurses told me to quieten down, that there were other patients there.
Wow. No, never stop somebody from giggling. Giggling is such it's really a lost art. I love that. I love that you go back and listen to it. That's amazing. I would do that if I had a good giggle recorded. I would go back and listen to it. Great. Let's do another 2-person scene, perhaps with 2 people, or in the way we do math, 3 people, however many people that haven't had a chance to play yet. I saw John. Let's get Tina. Anybody else want to do a 2-person scene? Be a third person in a 2-person scene? Yeah, I saw Andrea. Great. And we already have a suggestion. Large dogs is our suggestion. That's all I can see on my screen. The rest of it's cut off. Not really. Large dogs. Let's see what happens.
Woof, 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 woof.
I'm really concerned.
I've got you here at the vet. You're my good girl. You're my good girl. It's okay. It's okay. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, okay. Doctor, can someone bring a bag? He's shitting everywhere. It's everywhere.
It's my baby. It's my baby.
Honey, calm down. It's fine. Okay, buddy, look at me. Oh my God, it got on me. It's on me.
Oh, baby, it's really my fault. I know you love Del Taco, but you really shouldn't eat it.
Did you feed him Del?
It's my fault, doctor. It's my fault.
Wait, you fed him Del Taco? What are you insane?
Thank you for your patience. The doctor is in one of the rooms talking to her brother about Thanksgiving right now, but we'll be with you shortly.
If he doesn't get in here in 5 minutes, there's going to be either a dead dog or I'm going to just slip on shit. This is not good.
You need to listen to me right now. There's not going to be a dead dog. Because the whole reason we got Del Taco, that's right, baby, you deserve your Del Taco. The whole reason we got the Del Taco is because it was Poofy's birthday yesterday, and she lives for a vegetarian taco. So you're not doing this, mister. Your bottle and shut it up there if you need to.
I was able to find a doctor. Here you go.
Okay, doctor, can you do something about this?
They just call me doctor because it's a nickname. I'm actually just a janitor. But
I'm gonna shove the mop up your ass. Go get a goddamn doctor now.
Hold on. No, I can help you out real quick. Okay. Now hold out your hands real quick.
No, I will not hold out my hands.
Little bag, just a little bag. There you go. Yep. Hold this. Okay. Now what I want you to do is get it as close to the dog's butt as you can. Good. Now, okay. Now I just want you to squeeze. You ever have like a squeezy toy? Just gentle squeezes. See how it's kind of coming out like a squirt bottle? Yep. That's how we're going to take care of it. That's the best way. I have lots of dogs. This is how we do it every time. I'll be right back. You guys just keep gently squeezing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, lots. Wow.
I'm going to squeeze your throat if you come back in here.
Honey, this is good for us. I've never thought that you loved our baby. And now seeing you squeeze the poop out of her butt shows me your dedication to our choices. This is
Scene! Amazing. These are the ways that we express love in this class. You would not think it's a very untraditional thing. You just have to open your mind to it. That's what we did in this class is we just opened our mind to showing love in the ways that you show love now these days. Great job, everybody. You know what? I was going to play one more game, but real quick, does anybody in the class have a story about any of this stuff that they've seen in the last little bit? Yeah, Tina's got a story. All right, let's get Tina. Woo woo.
Okay. So, yeah, this is the dog was a good suggestion because I also through ASAP do stand up, and I have a little Yorkie dog, and so many people have been like, you got to get the dog. Your dog has so much personality. So just a spoiler that I'm working on a joke where our dogs take on our personalities. And so the joke is going to be that like when I get ready to go out, my dog knows it because I actually like put on makeup and blow dry my hair, and she's super passive aggressive, and I don't know where she gets that from. She's so like, I'm fine. Oh, so you're gonna go to eat and I'll just eat what's here? Yeah, no, I thought we were gonna have a girls' night, but no, you go with your friends, you go. And then that like the minute I'm ready to leave the door, she's like the desperate girlfriend. She's just like, I just love you so much. Just okay, no, I want you to have friends. I want you to have fun. I just like, so I'm gonna kind of develop a joke around like they take on our personalities and even like the worst of our character, the passive aggressiveness, the attachments, all of these different things. So that's how I'm working my dog into my act.
I love it. I love the mixed media-ness of developing stand-up comedy while you're doing improv at the same time. You, like everybody else in the class, is amazing. I love it. All right, so let's play our this will be our last game. For those that have enjoyed this, if you know any of these people, make sure you give them some love. Reach out, tell them how great they did, tell them how amazing it is to see them do this. And when you have the opportunity, be looking on the ASAP page, because there's more classes that are coming up, and there's ways to get involved so that you're the person that's doing this, and other people that you know are cheering you on. We'll tell you all about that at the end. But for our last game, this will be for everybody. We are going to play a game called Ding. So we would love, for our last suggestion, can you give us a place where a bunch of people would meet? Because we're going to have everybody in the cast is all going to be in the same place. And when I say ding, the person that just spoke is going to change the last thing they said or the last thing they showed. So what's a place a bunch of people might meet? Like, for example, a train station. So if you're going to say a train station, you can't say train station now. You could, but like you probably won't say train station because I said it. But something else like that, like a lovely amusement park. Great. So all of the players are going to be here on this gallery view. We're not going to spotlight anybody. The people that aren't in it, like me, are going to camera off. So the players have the stage for this last game. They've been together for 6 weeks. I love them. They love each other. They love themselves. They're going to have a good time with this game. If you hear me say ding and then the name of a player, that just means that they're going to change the last thing that they said. They're in an amusement park. They all probably know each other, and they might not like each other, but they at least like each other, so they probably won't argue and stuff, right? They're all at this amusement park, but I don't know what they're up to. I can't wait to find out. Here we go. Amusement park.
I'm like super excited to hang out with everyone, but like I just want to let you all know, like I've got food allergies. Is that a peanut? And so we just need to be like really aware of like my allergy. Oh my God, are you carrying carrots just out in public? Oh, wonderful, wonderful, great day this is gonna be.
Yeah, I brought carrots because like it's a healthy snack. Like, what's the big deal? Like, that's like because otherwise I got to eat like $19 funnel cake here. I mean, I'm not gonna do that shit.
Ding, John.
I'm not, or otherwise I got to pay for a $17 Chick-fil-A sandwich. Do you really want to go in there? I mean, there's $6 back in the regular place.
They have cotton candy, but it kind of tastes like hair.
Ding,
It kind of tastes like burnt feathers.
Ding, Andy.
It kind of tastes like like that stuff you find under your bed that's all clumped up.
Are you guys actually online here for this merry-go-round, or you're standing here, you're online, and what's going on?
Yes, Joe, we're on the merry-go-round.
Okay.
Joe, I'm not going to the merry-go-round. If you want to get on the ultra super jump, fall from the sky ride, that's where I'm going on with the carrots.
Hey, go faster. I like it when you go fast. Go faster. Can you tell the operator to make the merry-go-round go faster, please?
Ding, Andrea.
Can you slow this crap down? I'm about to feel.
Hey, look up here. Look.
Hey, everybody, Dwayne wants attention again.
Oh my God. Hey, it's a good time at the park. Yeah.
I'm not looking at Dweena. I'm looking at Kelsey's Uggs, and I don't think they're made of vegan leather. I think that's real. I'm going to get a rash.
Ding, Tina.
I'm looking at Kelsey's glasses. I don't think they're made from recycled materials. And that
I actually don't feel good myself. I actually drank water in the wave pool. I don't know if that's a problem.
Ding Joe. Ding Joe.
Yeah, I actually drank water from the porta potty. I don't think that's a good idea.
The porta potty. Oh my God. I just
I guess
saw
I thought it was I thought it was a water fountain.
Oh my
Joe,
God.
did you do that because of all the time you were in Iraq drinking from the porta potties?
Yeah, I guess I got in there. I got confused. I mean, it happens. You understand, John? It happens.
It's not
I
his
do.
fault.
I do.
Tina's always
You're a guy
harping
who gets
to drink
confused all the
recycled
time.
water.
Yeah. that's right.
Guys, somebody guide me to the porta potty. I rode one too many roller coasters.
Ding Rose.
Oh my goodness. Kelsey, are you okay? Did you keep your glasses on that last turn?
I think I saw her in the bushes, lying down in the bushes. Someone should check.
Someone find Kelsey.
Shit.
Ding
Oh,
it,
did
Kelsey.
I land in the porta potty?
Ding Kelsey.
Oh, did I land on top of a small child? Shit, not again.
There you
That's
go
an
again.
alien. That's an
Trying
alien.
to take somebody's child home and
No,
feed them. Just buy them a candy apple. You don't have to take them home.
Had to be one of those preschoolers. I remember
Has to
Tina.
schooler.
Ding Jasmine. Ding Jasmine.
Kelsey, are you okay?
Well,
That's an alien. That's an
Well-
alien.
Ding Dweena.
That's right. Check on her. She's out of it.
You know, I'm glad you're checking on Kelsey. The kid that she landed on is dead, so maybe
Yeah.
you should be.
Ding Joe.
The kid that she landed on is a little brat, and he looks like he deserved it. The jerk.
I got
Well,
the cotton
this has been a
candy. Where's Kelsey? She definitely needs cotton candy.
thank you so much. I do. God, give me that.
Kelsey, you really need cotton candy. You're standing up over a dead kid.
Ding John.
You're standing up over a kid who's crying. He's apparently not dead, but he's bleeding from the ears. Can we get an ER guy here? Come on.
Here comes his mom. Here comes his mom.
Ding
Yeah,
Dweena. Ding Dweena.
they went that way. They went that way.
Scene. Scene. Amazing. Everybody come on back. Great job. Amazing class. Amazing people. You can see they're brilliant. They're funny. They're smart. They're everything you want them to be. They made all your dreams come true. I'm so proud, so happy, and thank you so much for sharing your 6 weeks with me and for doing this improv stuff through ASAP. Thanks to ASAP. Thanks to Tara for getting us situated and for introducing me to all these lovely people.